Take one. Really came. How now, brown cow? Unique New York. How? Why? Take two. What's up, guys? I just had a quick thought, and it's about this concept, the process being greater than the product. About a week ago, around like 3-4 o'clock, I start getting hungry. I just start opening the cabinet. I'm looking around, scoping and hoping something's gonna pop out in front of me. Just open it and close it, open it and close it, and hopefully, 80th time that you open it, something pops up. We had this jar of Hershey Kisses, and I don't know why for this 70th time I opened the cabinet, it was so appealing, but the devil, in a jar, a bunch of Hershey Kisses. I enjoyed a couple. I had about 2, maybe 3, 4. No, definitely not more than 4. For some reason, this came to mind. Why do they call it a Hershey's Kiss? You would think it would look like a lip or something. Like anything that you do with a question, you ask Google or YouTube. So I went on the University of YouTube. Shout out to the U. I looked up, why are Hershey's Kisses called Kisses? It ended up taking me to this 25-minute video. It was the whole backstory of chocolate and how chocolate is made, and then at the end it talks about it's put on the conveyor belt, the factory, and everything. I started getting actually intrigued by the process of how chocolate is made. Holy process. Like, there's beans. I didn't even know cocoa beans were part of chocolate. Maybe that's, everyone knows that. I didn't even know that. Obviously milk and all that, I fast forwarded. I'm not gonna watch 24 minutes. That got to like the part where they're in the factory now. Now we're in Hershey's factory, and I get to the point where they're making the Hershey's Kisses, and I'm like, oh my goodness. That monotone guy. And the Hershey's Kiss goes on the belt. That exact voice. Yeah, he didn't answer the question, didn't explain anything. Then it hit me. After seeing the machine, there's like a chocolate squirter that comes down, touches the conveyor belt, squirts the chocolate as it comes back up. No way. They call it a Hershey's Kiss because in the process of creating the shape, the squirter kisses the belt and creates what we all know as the Hershey's Kiss. But here's the other thought, and this is really where I'm getting at. Everything that we go through in life, whether you want to admit it or not, is a process. And I'm not talking some make soup on the stove 5 to 10 ingredient process. I'm talking about a chocolate creation to create a Hershey Kiss process. Whether it's, I want that job title, that's a pretty dope product, you're probably gonna make a ton of money. You understand what that process is. The concept of parenting, I have a mini-me. That's cool to think about the product of parenting, but the process of parenting? Come on. Somebody talk to me. Like, it's a process. We all get caught up in this, I want the product, and then just go on Amazon and get the product. Instant gratification. Life is a process. It's what takes place in the process that creates the product. I honestly don't think any process is easy. If I don't focus on the process now, on the process of parenting, being a good husband, I want to be in that position at work. I want a husband. You want to have a husband. You want to have a wife. I definitely wouldn't have a clean house without my wife. I'm a huge advocate for marriage. I'm 24 and I'm married. Absolutely, I'm all for that. But what are you doing in the process of that product? Because it sounds like a nice product and you want it right now. I want that product. And what happens? You end up settling instead of equipping. There's a whole process to that product. The idea to get to that product can't be to skip over the process. When you're in the product of marriage, you're looking for reassurance by a human that messes up. Us guys mess up a lot. I am by no means perfect. So I need something to be able to build a confidence within myself about myself. So then when I do get that product of marriage, I'm equipped. God forbid I don't get told that I'm beautiful for one day. I know that I'm beautiful because I'm confident in my own skin. We don't want to take the process and embrace it. We just want to skip right over to the product because we're so instant gratification minded. That really encouraged me because I'm here. I want to be a good dad. I want to help people, but it's not going to happen overnight. And that's the whole purpose of the process, is to create the product. They didn't call it a Hershey's Kiss before the machine kissed the conveyor belt. They would not have a Hershey's Kiss without that process to create the product. I'm a huge fan of Hershey's Kisses, maybe because it's the only chocolate in my house, but I love Hershey's Kisses. Now I probably have it all over my teeth, but the Hershey's Kiss wouldn't even exist if it weren't for the process that it went through. And I'm not just talking about the process in the factory. The beginning process starts growing cocoa beans. If you looked at what cocoa beans look like raw before they're actually made into something that tastes delicious, they're disgusting. They're like slimy. That's what I'm trying to get here, is that this process a lot of times looks gross, is extremely hard, and is not appealing. The process is not appealing, but it's what we do in the process that creates a better product. So I'm gonna leave you with 3 things, what to be in the process. And the first one in the process is to be present. Being present in life, being present in the moment, being present at work, being present is building me, growing me, developing me more than constantly thinking about where I wanna be. Be present in the process. The second one is persistence. Be persistent. Like I said, the cocoa beans are ugly. In the beginning, they're ugly, they're raw, they're disgusting, they're slimy, they're not appealing. But if you stay persistent in the process, the product is that much sweeter, literally sweeter. This is not easy work. This is hard work. But being persistent is what's going to get you better in the process to the product. And last but not least is be passionate. I'm very passionate about Hershey's Kisses, if you couldn't tell. Be intentional about being passionate in the process. If you are present, if you have persistence, if you have passion in the process, you get a better product. Although this is the beginning of enjoying the product, if I really thought about the process that it took to make this product, it makes it that much sweeter. All right, guys, that's all I got. I have a bunch here, but you can't see that. That's really it. You know, enjoy your Hershey's Kisses. Don't ever look. I can't look at a Hershey's Kiss the same ever again. Actually, it's me. Why do I have to take out so many Hershey's Kisses? I could have taken out 2. I'm not already down 3. There's 1. There's 2 more. Oh God, there's 2 more. All right, I'm done.